Hi guys and welcome to the Portsmouth vs Sunderland second leg of the playoff semi-final match review. And as you can tell, I'm absolutely buzzing. It did finish 0-0. We did ask for that 20th draw, which is absolutely insane because the last 19 draws we've been moaning about it, but all I wanted this evening was that draw, and we got it. And I tell you what, I've never felt so sick for 90 minutes straight in my entire life. It was just absolutely gut-wrenching. I mean, at the end of the day, it was McLaughlin to me, and he did get man of the match this evening, and Jesus Christ, rightly so, because he saved us. Like he has done all season, he saved us a good 3 or 4 times this evening, a couple of point-blank range saves, and, you know, but all in all, the team really pulled together tonight. So, when the team news come out, we went with McLaughlin in goal. We had Oviedo, Flanagan, we had Ozturk and O'Nien across the back. Then we went for a flat 5 in midfield, pretty much, with Power, Katz and Leadbitter sort of in the middle, and then Maguire on one side and Honeyman on the other, with Charlie Wyke up top. And I thought, holy shit, you know, we're just going to defend for our lives here. But for the opening sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes, we didn't. I think we probably had the better of the ball, better possession, as expected, having the 3 holding midfielders in the middle, and we did make a lot of, you know, half decent chances. Portsmouth did as well, but it was a more even game. It was more balanced, and I think Power and Katz were bombing forward from midfield, which was good to see, because I thought we might just see 3 holding midfielders that are going to stay solid and just defend, but they didn't. Katz and Power were breaking forward and letting Leadbitter just sit in front of the defence. That worked well for the first sort of 20 odd minutes, and then for the back end of that first half, it was all Portsmouth, absolutely all Portsmouth. And they were smashing. They were absolutely smashing us. No real clear-cut chances as such, but we just couldn't get anywhere near him. Nowhere near the ball, but we were just fighting them, closing them down as much as humanly possible. There was a bit of shithousery going on from both sides tonight. Portsmouth going down like sacks of shit every 2 seconds. We probably time wasted a bit. I think our big thing was time wasting here and there throughout the game, but they were going down and calling for absolutely everything. And to be fair, the referee, I think he was bob on tonight. I mean, there was times where I think, you know, we went down a bit soft and they wouldn't give it, but there was countless times where they was rolling around on the floor like absolute muppets, and the ref were having absolutely none of it. So fair play to him, and you know, and throughout the game, you know, like I said, there was one chance for I think it was Evans for Portsmouth, a header, point blank range, 6 yard out if that, and McLaughlin's made himself big, and luckily he's gone straight at McLaughlin. And that was the big chance. There was one that was heading onto the bar. There was another header from Hawkins that he's managed to just tip over the bar, McLaughlin. We could have lost the game tonight, 3-0, but we did have a few chances of our own, like I say. Maguire was put through, clear on goal. They managed to nick in just in front of the keeper, flicked it over the keeper, and just as he was kind of poisoning himself, the ball's come back down after flicking it over the keeper, he slipped. And unfortunately for Maguire, he was slipping all night long, and quite a lot of players were actually. And I think they had the wrong boots on, because there were a few times where Maguire would get it on either side, he'd control it, and he'd slip and he'd fall over. And yeah, I just don't think he had the right boots on all evening. But we come out in the second half anyway, and I think we come out firing a little bit. We weren't kind of just sitting back. We were so in the faces. Whenever Portsmouth tried to come forward, we had so much fight, so much determination, so much passion, which was just so amazing to see. It was horrible football to watch. I mean, a few of my mates that are neutrals who I've spoke to this evening, they said it was the most boring game they've ever seen in their life. And I can understand why. I honestly can. It was shocking. But we basically just sat and didn't allow anything. We didn't sit back and allow them to ping balls or anything like that. We were right in their face. We were forcing them to move the ball. And we didn't really manage to create much ourselves in the second half. Gooch did come on and Maguire come off. Morgan come on as well. A couple of scary moments when I think Oviedo a couple of times in the final sort of 15 minutes just give away the ball a bit stupidly, a bit unnecessarily, and left us a bit vulnerable at the back. They did bring on Jamal Lowe, who strangely didn't start today. Neither did Curtis either. I thought they would have gone with them two. I think them two was their sort of biggest threats, and didn't start him. Curtis didn't get a game at all, whereas Lowe come on early on in the second half and tried to cause a bit of bother, but we did manage to contain him. Grigg come on for White late on as well. Didn't really get too much in there. I think for the last 5 minutes we were just trying to stick it in the corner and keep it there. But that game, it was, you could tell Jack Ross didn't want us to just necessarily sit back. You know, he wanted us to go for it, but he wanted us to be very cautious and very compact and in their face, and that is exactly what we did. And we managed to get a 0-0 draw in the most, you know, it really wasn't a pretty fashion. It wasn't. So it was 0-0, and I think it's well deserved. They absolutely worked their asses off tonight, should I say. But I tell you what, now I don't like negativity on this channel. I don't, but. And I'm constantly sticking up for Portsmouth fans when people are giving them shit in the comments and stuff like that. But to tell you, I'm starting to run out of excuses for him. That was absolutely disgusting. I know it's not all the fans, of course it's not. But at one point, O'Nien, he was shoved and he was barged and he fell over the advertising boards and he fell into the Portsmouth fans. And then a load of Portsmouth fans were proper in his face whilst he's on his back, laying on the floor. One of them actually looked like he spit at him. As Luke O'Nien's got up, this absolute tramp of a man smacks him across the lower back, like full force. And O'Nien obviously jumps up, gets out and just ignores him, professional as it is. Then Power and Cats are obviously screaming over him at this guy in the crowd who's done it. And he just looked like the most trampy guy ever. He really was absolute tramp. And his son, it looked like it was his son who was with him, who just looked embarrassed. And this guy's trying to climb over the advertising post to get a cat and all. It's just absolutely disgusting. It really is. And you can see little things like that, you know, off camera. And just really trying to get to our players, which I get, you know, try and make it, you know, an intimidating atmosphere and try and make it a little bit hostile. I get that. I 100% get that. But that's too far. Do you know what I mean? That's way too far. You can't condone that. Even if you are a Portsmouth fan, you can't. It's absolutely disgusting. But it's Sunderland who have the last laugh. We're the ones who are going to go into Wembley. And hopefully, I hope to God, we don't need to see those scummy fans anymore. And we manage to do a job over Charlton at Wembley. So I'm absolutely buzzing with the result. It really was. It was just such a grind of a performance. And that's what we wanted. The 20th draw is the best draw. So there we have it. It's the match review done. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarnie Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.